Fast and agile, the mongoose is an adept hunter that will feed on almost anything it can catch. The mongoose is a small, sleek animal, similar in appearance to a weasel, that roams the forests and plains of Asia and Africa. Because of its rather bold temperament, the mongoose has been the subject of human myths and stories for thousands of years. However, the life of a mongoose is far more complex and interesting than these myths suggest. The mongoose is an animal that is perhaps best known for its remarkable ability to kill snakes, like the cobra. Scientists believe that they have evolved a protein that provides some degree of protection against snake venom. However, they are not completely immune from repeated snake bites. Ancient Egyptians would sometimes put mummified mongooses in tombs with their owners, since they were a common pet. An Indian grey mongoose called Rikki-Tikki-Tavi was immortalized in Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Book. Mongooses have horizontal-shaped pupils, similar to sheep and horses, to help avoid predators. In many places, mongooses are seen as an invasive species because they are a threat to native bird life, including protected and endangered species. These animals typically is a slender creature with an elongated body, short legs, thin snout, and small rounded ears. Coat color is almost always brown, gray, or even yellow, sometimes interspersed with markings or stripes. The tail may also have a unique ring pattern or coloring on it. Because of its appearance, some people mistake them for a weasel, even though their traditional range rarely overlaps. The mongoose varies in size from one species to another. The body of this animal can range anywhere from 7 inches on average for the diminutive dwarf mongoose to 25 inches on average for the massive Egyptian mongoose, while the tail adds another 6 to 21 inches. This makes the typical animal about the size of a house cat. The largest species can also weigh up to 11 pounds when fully grown. Smell is an important part of mongoose communication. This is facilitated by the presence of large scent glands near the anus that they use to signal for mates and mark their territory. In fact, the scent gland is the primary characteristic that separates these animals from the civets, genets, and linsangs. Mongooses, the correct plural of mongoose, are animals that also rely on vocalizations to signal for threats, begin courtship, and convey other critical information to other members. They have an impressive range of sounds to communicate with each other, including cries, growls, and giggling. Each sound is accompanied by a different set of behavior. The Herpestidae family in general exhibits a wide array of social structures and behavior. While some species thrive in solitude or small clusters, other species live in colonies of up to 50 individuals. The well-known meerkat, for instance, which was made famous by a TV show, lives in large cooperative bands with a distinct social hierarchy. Individuals are sometimes responsible for specialized tasks such as guard duty, hunting, and child protection. The colony lives or dies based on the actions of each individual member. The particular social arrangement of a species may be related to its physical size and type of animal. The larger and more physically intimidating Egyptian mongoose is a lone hunter, while the smaller dwarf mongoose is a more social creature that staves off predators by clustering together into large groups. Alone, an individual is vulnerable. But even smaller animals can be difficult to kill when it is part of a pack. The mongoose's small size conceals its rather bold disposition. The creature is able to hold its ground against dangerous predators much larger or more aggressive than itself. Being able to kill snakes, even venomous species, is only one example. These animals can also sometimes evade or bamboozle deadly predators with its impressive speed and agility. Some species can run at an average of 20 miles per hour. These animals are most active during the day while they hunt and socialize. They tend to spend the night in their dens asleep. Mongooses can be quite intelligent and playful, especially in social settings. The mongoose is an old-world animal that thrives largely in hot or tropical areas. The largest populations can be found across sub-Saharan and eastern Africa, including most species of Mungatini and some species of Herpestinae. They are also fairly common throughout a long stretch of territory in southern Asia, from China to the Middle East. Other common locations include southern Iberia, Indonesia, and Borneo. These are largely terrestrial mammals that roam the ground. They reside in a variety of different climates and habitats, including tropical forests, deserts, savannas, and grasslands. However, there are a few notable exceptions. Some species such as the crab-eating mongoose are semi-aquatic and spend a good deal of their lives in and around the water. They are quite adept at swimming with webs between their digits. Other species inhabit the trees, moving effortlessly between branches. The terrestrial mongooses, on the other hand, burrow into the ground with their big non-retractable claws. They spend much of their time within the complex system of tunnels they have created.